if any of you guys are interested in playing, let me know, and we'll get you on to the server. And then if you have a chat, we have chat services that'll help get you guys in. So, because right now this is don't judge you. Don't disrupt that because it'll require taking out some miners and adjusting it around. Because the issue is, oh my gosh, what are you doing? We're filtering out the copper fine. Why? Well, it's backing up because you don't have a buffer like we have set up right here. So right here, these. That's why it's backing up. So that's why inside these chests, once when we start utilizing more of the copper, which can start happening shortly, we can start turning it into things that we do need, which eventually will be more electronic circuits. We need to start utilizing more of the iron to start creating engines, and then let's see what else. And then we can start utilizing the medium electric poles. So, but that's what I was saying is right now all the copper is being filtered out right here, and it's being stored in these boxes. And if we end up having too much copper, I'll just make some steel chests, and those are 48 big. In fact, I'll just do those right now. So now that we have two lines, two belts that are fully saturated, we need to start adding in more belts, or more furnaces, really. I don't know, what'd you do wrong? Everything. So, um, so Cat, the one mod that I would suggest you do download though, now mind you, the base game is great. Um, if you want more of a challenge, which I would suggest not doing until you have a better understanding of it, um, get Bobs and Angels. Um, it's super frustrating, but pretty fun to try to figure out because there's just so much. I was physically overwhelmed with how much was going on in it. I don't suggest it for a new person. Highly do not suggest it. But if you're one of those slightly masochistic people out there and you want a really, really hard challenge, um, that would be my suggestion. Yeah, no, I agree. If you've only had the game since Sunday, I really wouldn't worry about it. Because, like I said, the base game, there is a ton of stuff to do in it. And until you really, truly start to figure it out, it's so much fun to just deal with it. And it's super frustrating because you'll sit there and you're like, man, I'm trying to build too much stuff, and too much stuff is on my own. Um, the big focus for you is to really start automating as much as you can, as fast as you can. Like I said, I was a little slow. I was too focused on trying to get, research done, and setting up my factory was really slow. That's what basically put it to the point that the biters are now surrounding us with larger bases. Like, that's a huge base. That's a huge base. They're going to start spreading out into smaller ones like those down there. So there's a huge wave coming in up at the stone. They really don't like this stone one.
I know they pick on that stone one.
Yeah. So that's
Are these steel chests? Where did you get the steel?
I just have a couple places manufacturing it really quick. So
Okay.
for basic necessities right here.
I'm just gonna take a little bit. Is that okay?
That's fine. I'm going to start having these pull off because they don't need a lot, but right now we don't necessarily need crap tons. Once when we get there,
I'm just gonna make some steel chests. Is that okay?
I do know Minecraft. Yeah, go ahead and make some more steel chest. Um,
Actually,
so, but steel in a furnace like this is going to be slow. Let's just do that.
okay.
But we'll want to set up. I'll get two more furnaces up here, and then we'll call it a night.
Do you have a steel chest by any chance?
On me, I
Like
can make one.
already made? Huh?
I can make one.
Yeah, just the one
There you go.
would be nice.
It's up over here.
Okay.
So you might ask yourself the whole reason of why I'm building it back off like this. Um, Once when we have the electric furnace and it's burning off of our grid, the electric furnace is a 3 by 3. So putting it like this with one space for it to build or drop onto, yes, I then have to remove all these and move those up. That's fine. I did hear about Greg Tech. That was a while ago. Um, but I did hear about Greg Tech. My old computer used to not run Minecraft that well. It was just issues with the old um, 8350s from AMD. So I'm now on a Ryzen, and it actually runs it really well. But this game has just been sucking my attention, and life has been sucking my attention.
Put my chest here.
So there's going to be coal for that line. I see another emergency pop up. What's the emergency popping up? Oh, it's those two down there. So what is it, McBlue?
Yeah. Right now I'm pretty confused.
So
Want to say Mike Blue, but
okay, I just want to make sure I'm naming it right or saying it right.
that's okay. That's okay. It is pretty confusing.
I know.
Okay, so right now I'm almost getting all of the copper out of that mine.
That's good.
I think it is coming all of the copper out of that mine.
So right now you'll see over here we're now producing over 1K of iron and we're using 962. So that means
Yeah.
everything down here in our other part of the factory is fully saturated. It's fully using it up, and we are successful at that. Um,
Okay.
what our main point next time will be: increase our stone, increase our steam production, and then get more into the rails and start railing in some of the iron that's around. Because eventually this mine is going to run out. We're only at 1 million left in it, where other mines are, well, 1 million to 2 million. So we'll eventually get to that point. Like I said, we're moving a little bit slower. This is more of a let's learn slash let's play, because McBlue hasn't played as much, which is fine. Um, so we're seeing full saturation down below. So the center one is a little bit light on saturation, but with the amount of splitters that we have, that's fine. What we'll probably end up doing is putting in a rail station down here in this area.
Wait. Okay, hold up. Why are these not transferring to the right side? Did I do this bus wrong? I don't understand why they're all on the right side here.
Give me a second and I'll come look at it.
I'm trying to get this saturation up. Start buffing out a little bit.
Oh, so you basically took over the line from down below. So the little set that I had down here is no longer pulling. Wow. Michael, you're going a little nuts.
You told me to hit full saturation, so that's fine.
uh, no, full saturation for over here, though. So it's all about the copper plate. If we have full saturation over here and we are fully utilizing it,
Yeah, we had no problem
we
with
don't
that.
have to worry about that.
I'm trying to pull as much copper off the line so that way it evens out
Okay.
with the iron line.
Well, because we're pulling it no matter what, unless if we're speeding it up and then dropping it on, it won't matter.
Okay.
So, um, because of the fact that it's just how this works. So,
Why is it all staying to the right side though?
why is it all staying to the right side?
Yeah, look at this bus. It's all on the right side. Like the splitters aren't actually helping.
Because really, what we should do is do something more like,
No. Up here on this copper line. Look at it's all on the right side.
because you don't have one on the left.
Hmm.
You don't have something dropping on the left.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if we now switch it like that, now you'll start to see that get split out. But to get fully saturated over here, that's more really what we should be doing. So you see it how thicker that saturation is on the iron belt. That's really what we should be doing.
Yeah.
So,
Our production is just light enough, and it bugs the snot out of me.
well, we keep going up in production.
I just want it to start backing up already.
But that's good because we have two lines being pulled off over here. These last two might be used, might not be.
Yeah.
And then in a full
But
belt, it'll be fully packed.
it's just efficient enough though, and it bugs the snot out of me. I want it to be backed up. Oh,
So,
jeez. Oh, did that turret get done? Oh my gosh, that turret saved my life. Oh my lord. Look at how many's coming over here, G.
oh my gosh, those two are
There's one
going
right there.
nuts. That's why I watched it on the map.
They really hate this stone over here.
I know.
Why?
I don't know. Ask the biters.
They really hate it. Holy cow.
You run over there. Ask the biters.
It's already run out of bullets.
I know. That's why eventually we'll need to set up the. I don't know where laser turrets are at, but eventually laser turrets is what we need to get to. So, ooh, I can get an automobile, which would be great. Let's see. Are we currently researching? Yes, we are. I think it's down into blue science or oh, there they are. Laser turret damage.
Laser turret
Laser turrets.
damage.
So we still need quite a bit. We still need pump jacks, military 2. Yeah, we still need quite a bit, and then we got to start producing the
Laser
military
turret,
science.
advanced electronics, military 2. Yeah, military 2.
So,
Plastics.
and that's something. So then we'll be able to start creating military science, which is exclusive for military. Um, but one thing that we do want to push for is modular armor, which we're almost there. We just need to get pump jacks and then plastics. So modular armor is great because then we can start adding the construction bots, and then we can start building away from ourselves, kind of. It's a little with the long reach mod for us. Um, it really kind of doesn't matter. So is this what you're looking at, Michael? Right here.